Hey guys, all things are possible. I think you forgot. I'm here to remind you, all things are possible. Did you forget? We're going to dive in deep. Hey everyone, my name is Kim Velez. I am a former trauma therapist and now turned life coach, and I've had the privilege of helping people transform, manifest their dream life. Oh my gosh, just really incredible, amazing things. So today we're jumping in. My hair is crazy. We don't care though. Today we're jumping in and talking about this because you keep forgetting, you keep falling asleep, you keep forgetting your power, you keep forgetting that all things are possible. So raise your hand if you forgot. Because this is what the work is, guys. The work is reminding yourself constantly for some things that all things are possible. That just because you haven't experienced it the way that you want doesn't mean that you can't experience it the way you want. Just because it's not looking in this current moment the way you want doesn't mean that it can't shift into the way that you want. And so many people forget this. And you forget this because you are experiencing separatism. You are believing that what you want is not a reflection of you. You're believing that what you want has some kind of, big power disconnected from you, and you have no say-so in what you get to have. You don't believe in the magic in your life. You don't believe in circumstances just turning around on their head. You don't believe that people are capable of the change. You don't believe that somehow, some way things could, fall into place for you. And this is what you have to constantly remind yourself over and over and over again. Since I have really leveled up my self-concept and love, it has just expanded me in so many other ways where my thinking just gets even greater and bigger and more consistent, right? Like the old me, it's like I knew all things were possible, but I was so in this state of not good enough. I was so triggered constantly. I was still super reactive to the 3D. So it was really hard for me to have like a consistent dominant state of being that really trusted and knew that. Since I reprogrammed my mind and I did the self-concept work like I teach you guys to do in my videos, and if you want to dive in deep and really change your self-concept, change you, change the narrative, reprogram your mind every, day, every week to become someone different, have your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions line up to the new reality you desire, then I really encourage you to check out my coaching group with Ritz. We have an amazing time in there. It's powerful, transformative, and link is below. I also have a freebie, a new one that I want to give you guys, actually two. Links are below. One is for manifesting your dream or your abundant life. It's a 7-day course. That link is below. And then I have another freebie. This freebie, and it's listed, it's for people who are wannabe coaches or are already a coach. It's called 21-Day Brilliance Blueprint. So check that out. So once I did all the work and I became this new up-leveled version of myself, I no longer was in this dominant state of unworthiness, feeling rejected, feeling unloved, nervous a lot of the time, insecure a lot of the time. And so because of that, my mind was in such more of like a creative, expansive place. Because when we're in that constant emotional turmoil and that emotional stress and that emotional pain, that you're trying to get out of it. You're heavy in that. And it's really, you can yes, you can see that there could be different ways. You could see that life can be even more amazing. You can see how miracles and magic could just transform and manifest in your life. But you're not really tapped into it. You're not really the version of you that's like, oh, fuck yeah, this is exactly what's happening, right? So now I am her. Now I understand, because I'm no longer in this constant state of pain, and I haven't been for a long time. It's a different level of excitement. Each day it gets more exciting of what I'm creating because I keep deepening my own belief in the unseen. I keep deepening my own belief in all things are possible. And I just keep, I know this on such a deeper level than I already knew a couple years ago. And you just get more liberated through this process. And one of the things that I truly believe, and that I want you guys to practice this so you can get to where I'm at, and not that I'm better or anything like that. It's just, you understand that you can fucking transform and shift. I've seen tons of you do it, thousands of you, because you've listened and followed the suggestions and the blueprint I give you, and you guys start winning. You start becoming this version of you who knows all things are possible. And when you know that, you'll just go big. You'll go real big, and you'll tap into that magic of, oh my God, things are inevitable. Oh my God, all things are possible. Oh my God, what do I want? I'm literally feel like a kid in a candy store, and like I can have any of this. I can have this candy and that candy and this candy and that candy and this candy and that candy and all the candies. I don't have to pick one candy and then not play with any of the other candies. No, babe, you can have all the fucking candies in all the candy stores. Literally, this is what it's like when you know and you really believe in all things are possible. So what candies do you want? What candies are you excited about every fucking day? And you're reminding yourself and tapping into that magical feeling of, oh my gosh, it literally is feeling like a kid in a candy store, because I'm literally putting this order in of what I know I get to experience at some point in my life. And you get excited about that, and you trust. Like, I am walking in such trust and faith that is so deepened in me, more than it ever has been, of this whole dream life just unfolding in the best, quickest way possible for me. And it's really exciting. And anytime I might notice for half a second, that, oh my gosh, something isn't exactly the way that I want, or how come it didn't turn up yet, I just snap right the fuck out of that, and I go back into that kid in the candy store, and I'm like, oh girl, it's on its way. So, and I just remind myself, I chose this candy for myself. I chose this candy, and somehow, some way it's going to come to be. I'm taken care of. I'm loved. I'm supported. I got people having my back. I'm not in this shit alone. What I want is mine. It is done, because all things are possible. So you just have to keep reminding yourself that all things are possible, even if you don't know how it's going to be. Thank goodness we don't have to figure that out. Even if you don't, even if you've never experienced it before, it still can be different. And even if you aren't seeing what you want, it still can change. So I love you all so much. Please remind yourself of this. This is about empowering you. It's about getting out of your own fucking way so you can manifest the life of your dreams.